Hey guys, in today's video I want to talk to you about the changing expectations for marketing consultants in this new subscription economy. If you're interested in using systems, automation, and leverage to grow your business, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the little bell beside it so you'll be notified when I post new videos. I just read Subscription Marketing by Janzer. Great book, recommend you checking it out. Thought I would summarize some of the key takeaways that I got from the book, some of the things that I'm thinking about after reading the book, and really how it affects us in the marketing community and how we could kind of sit back and take some of those takeaways and try to add more value to what we're delivering. So ultimately, what she's trying to convey in this book is there has been a transition in the way consumers are buying services and products. It used to be that we were buying the product full out, and now we are moving to that whole concept of the subscription economy. It's probably very easy for you to check your credit card or PayPal subscriptions and see what is being charged on a monthly basis. Us in marketing, probably a lot of softwares. So that whole concept for software is SaaS, which stands for software as a service. So the largest or lion's share in there is probably Salesforce, who had revenues above $8 billion in 2017 of kind of reoccurring, where people are not buying that software in a box and owning it. They're paying a small monthly, well, in the case of Salesforce, probably not small, but a monthly subscription. And, you know, you can look at this in the traditional sense. So Microsoft used to sell you Office in a box, and now you can pay a yearly fee to use their Office products. QuickBooks used to sell you their accounting program in a box, and now you can pay for it on a monthly service fee. Technology is, and everything kind of around it is moving into the cloud. The adoption rate has seemed to really speed up. So Amazon Prime is a consumer product. Netflix is a consumer product. Subscription boxes. There's things like, music that have gone to subscription models. There's just tons of examples. If you sit and think about all the things that you could buy in the subscription economy, a lot more is happening there. So all that to be said, what does that mean for us as marketing consultants? So the number one thing to really understand is our role as marketers is changing. We used to be tasked with lead generation. So that would be identifying the customer avatar or ideal buyer. And in certain companies, there are different avatars. And then we would be tasked with figuring out an attraction strategy to bring them into the company and heat them up to that point of an 8, 9, or 10, hand them off to sales, and then sales would take over, close that sale, and nurture that relationship, where marketing would go back into the lead generation and really trying to cultivate relationships with new people. Now, when you have a subscription economy, things change, right? Because of the economics of the business model, when somebody is selling you something in a box, they typically sold it at a much larger dollar amount, where when you go to a subscription model, there's some benefits and some costs of the company. So generally, you're selling your monthly subscription at a lower monthly cost than the full ticket item, which means that first sale is worth less. But over time, the idea is the company will continuously have a steady cash flow. And if they do a good job of maintaining that customer, i.e. not having a lot of churn, then they'll be able to create more value from that customer relationship. So this is where it impacts marketers, and really where we need to sit down and take a look at companies that are top of brand, things like Amazon Prime and Netflix, and how they're taking this subscription economy and putting it to use for themselves. So if we look at Amazon Prime, it started with free shipping, right? And what Amazon was testing there was to see if they gave free shipping, what would happen to the average amount of purchases that those clients would have. And they've proven over time that if you have a Prime subscription, you spend about double what a non-Amazon Prime subscriber or non-Amazon Prime purchaser purchases in a 12-month period. So it's effectively doubled the sales. And that was the initial hypothesis they were testing. But what they've found now is they want to continue to add value so that more people are going to jump into that subscription model. So they've added things like content, movies. They've added more convenience. They've sped up delivery. They really are looking to continuously up the value of that Prime membership. And Netflix has done the same, right? They've started to release what's their original content on their platform to differentiate themselves from their competitors and ultimately make that subscription that much more valuable. So these are things that they're doing. So how does that apply to our marketing business and or how we help clients? We need to look at this subscription economy and see how it is impacting our clients. Because what ends up happening is we are actually more valuable as marketers because now we have to resell that customer month in and month out. We need to sit down and have a plan in place to increase the perceived value over time for customers, lowering that churn rate, increasing the customer lifetime value. So this applies in our agencies as well, right? One of the things that you see with marketers very often is they get a client, they provide the service, they provide their reporting, and they just continue on with that service. Whereas if they consciously thought about how they could add more value to that service, whether that's curating content for people or just adding a little bit more value to that relationship, we probably could extend the average length of time that a customer spends with us and ultimately increasing that average value of that client for our business. So that's how it would work for us in our business specifically because we are on a continuity basis, right? We are a subscription service. If we're selling high value monthly service or monthly marketing to our clients, we need to make sure that we're continuously adding value to that relationship, not necessarily eroding our margins, but looking for ways to make sure that the customer feels the value is there because we want to resell them month in and month out. And, another opportunity for us as marketers is to, be thought leadership for our clients, right? Is there an opportunity for them to add the whole subscription model to their business, and how would that work, and how could we play a pivotal role in disrupting their industry? And these are things that you should be thinking about in the background because, again, that's a way for you to differentiate yourself as a marketer for your clients. In any case, I'm really curious if you're doing anything in your marketing business that is playing a positive role in terms of adding value to that client relationship. If you feel comfortable sharing, definitely drop a comment below this video. I'd love to engage with you here on the channel. I'd love to hear how people are adding more value to these subscriptions, be it our marketing agencies, or if you're doing something for a customer and you're willing to share that, I'd be happy to engage with you either here on the channel or PM me. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. So if you're still watching and you get a chance, definitely smash that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.